Oh, hi. I'm Mr. Sparborough. You might remember me from such quarantine Netflix films as Tiger Shrimp King, Buffet Days, and It, Chapter 4, Pro Clowns and Pro Nouns. We're here for the Louisiana Purchase Part 2. But if you haven't heard, let's do a little bit of a recap. What do we know so far? Well, in 1800, Thomas Jefferson was president. He defeated John Adams. And in about 1803, he bought a huge piece of territory from Napoleon called Louisiana Territory. And he chose Meriwether Lewis and William Clark to go explore that territory. And that's right around where we are. Lewis and Clark are on their expedition, and we're going to find out what happens next. And will they reach the end? Bye-bye. Have a good time. My name is Thomas Jefferson. You voted for me. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. What did I do? I didn't do much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Now let's get back. We were talking about the Louisiana Territory, where I sent Lewis and Clark. You saw they met great adversaries in the forms of wild animals. You saw they climbed great mountains. You saw they crossed raging rivers. Let's find out what happens next. There it is, on map. Probably the most important part of the expedition of Lewis and Clark is who they would meet next. She will take them wherever they need to go. This was Sacagawea. She was a member of the Shoshone tribe, and she would show them everything.
Hello, my name is Sacagawea. I am a member of the Shoshone tribe. I will respectfully help you. What are your names?
My name is Lewis, ma'am. My name is Clark. How are you?
You seem like two nice gentlemen. I will show you how to farm, how to hunt, and I speak many native tongues, so I will translate in dangerous Native American territory. Well, basically, it seems like I'm going to do everything, which is really what I'm going to do. Sacagawea, will do everything to make sure you get to your destination.
So together, Lewis and Clark and Sacagawea and about 50 men and horses and dogs all scouted and have bounded forward to the great beyond, to the west coast, until they would reach the formidable winter. Oh, what squalor it would be. Whee!
It's so cold on this snowy mountain.
Cold, sir. Look at all that snow, sir. I like snow. Feels like Parmesan cheese.
In fact, it was so cold in that winter of 1804, crossing the mountains, that Lewis and Clark and their men could not hunt. So they had to resort to eating their dogs and horses.
I'm so hungry. Get in there, doggy. Okay.
Does not taste like chicken, sir! The meat is very rough, sir. I prefer steak, sir. Loin.
Well, I'm not a vegetarian. I do eat lots of veggies. I don't usually eat dog, though. I do eat meat. I eat deer and fish, because I taught Lewis and Clark how to fish. but I don't know if I eat dog. I'd eat cat, though. That's the one, you.
So thanks to Sacagawea and dogs and horses, I guess. Lewis and Clark are going to trudge forward and make it to the West Coast. Right around where Oregon is. I guess that's why they're called the Portland Trailblazers, they are. But they will make it to the West Coast.
We made it, sir! To the Pacific Ocean, sir!
Yeah. No, this is not California. This is Oregon.
Don't listen to the song lyrics, sir! But we are in the Pacific Ocean, sir!
You did fantastic, Lewis and Clark. What are you going to do now?
Time to come back home, sir!
Let's go eat more dog.
I bid you farewell.
They did it! Lewis and Clark did it! They made it to the West Coast! Huzzah! The entire journey would stretch 3,700 miles. It would take over 2 years. And it would be the journey of a lifetime. Huzzah! Well, I hope you enjoyed that. We've been having a lot of fun with these videos, but I wanted to speak candidly for a moment if I could about a couple of things concerning American history. First of all, I find it ironic that no women were considered for this expedition to explore the Louisiana Territory, and yet it was, in fact, a woman that led to the very success of that expedition. Ironic. Second, I wanted to state that this expedition was going to continue a process where the United States government would attempt the ultimate extermination, which would be a genocide of the Native Americans. This would continue well into the 1800s, and unfortunately they would be very, very successful at it. So maybe take a moment on your own and do a little reading, do a little research about what happened to our Native Americans in the 1800s, because it was in fact a genocide, and one that is not spoken of. So maybe it's our time to speak up and speak for them and come together. Again, thank you very much for joining me, and be healthy, be safe, and until next time, bye-bye.